One of the biggest lessons I've learned in life is that nothing, absolutely nothing, is working against you. Everything is working for you, but it just depends on how we process or we're willing to sit in that pain to understand the blessing that's within that pain or within that lesson, right? Let me show you. One, I got depressed from having my daughter, right? However, I was able to transmute all that pain, and was able to become literally, I feel like I'm in the best version of myself, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So I'm thinking personally, if I wasn't able to be betrayed and let down by my child father, and was able to feeling so sad, so down, to the point where I wanted to know what was going on, what my childhood trauma was, what all of the generational curse, or I was able to see this pattern in my family, see this red flag, but still proceed. I wanted to know why I did that, and I've had a lot of why question for myself. Number two, when my ex-boyfriend threw out my stuff on the road and said I was unworthy, right? I made that a commitment right there and then that I will never live in any more man's house unless I bought my own home. So I was able to transmute that again, to know that that was my goal. Move on to get something else. The next thing is when my ex-husband was able to I'm not giving you your green card, so I had no choice but to join the military. What did I get from the military? I get education. I get benefit. I get insurance now. I get lifetime payment. So there's so much things that we think is working for us when we're in the midst of it. But most of us want to drink, smoke, do alcohol, party, and be distracted. But when you're doing those kind of things, you're not able to sit through the pain to see the good side of what is working for you. Most of us only see the bad side of what working against you. But I don't smoke, I don't drink, and it doesn't matter how depressed or how long or how sad I am, I make sure I never depress. I never drink, I never smoke. And during those times when I was down and out, I always ask God, what is the lesson I'm supposed to learn out of this? So I always look to it and say, God, you're lining something in my favor. I just don't understand it right now. But please give me the strength to push through so I'm able to get the blessings out of this. And almost every time, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how simple it is. Every time somebody work against me at work, anywhere, and thinking that they're working against me, it end up working in my favor. So most of the time, we just have to learn to sit through the pain. Learn to have a different eye, look at things in a different way. Because most time, God is setting us up. 90% of the time, everything that you think is working against is working for you. But if you're unable to sit in that pain and process it properly, you think it's working against you, and then you miss that opportunity